So my piece is called Grandfather. The tall weeds remained flat on that muggy July day. We were too busy tangled up in our own routine to notice the looming thunder. The familiar smell of jasmine lingered in the space between us. It was Sunday, the most important day of the week, the day I got to spend time with Papa. These days seem far and few now that he frequented the hospital. He told me it was his friend who was very sick, and I believed him and asked questions. Today he seemed to avert his eyes when he answered my questions, as if his friend's illness had taken a toll on his own health. When he did look into my eyes, I quickly stopped inquiring. He told me his friend was very sick, and I believed him and asked questions. Sorry. We were in our most favorite spot on this porch. If we were lucky, a small gust of wind would brush past us, delivering some freedom from the humidity. That day, he wasted no time in propping me up on the trunk of his time-worn Hyundai. He had a way of making me feel like his equal, even though I was just 5 years of age. I rested my head on his shoulders as he opened the yellow bag. He had just purchased a pint of Neapolitan ice cream. I loved the creamy chocolate flavor, but was also very loyal to the strawberry with the big chunks of fruit. Most of all, I loved cows, and the thought of getting to hold a pint of Blue Ball ice cream was overwhelmingly exciting, since there was a huge cow plastered on the pint. We sat together, me in my pink dandelion print dress, and Papa in a blue shirt, still crisp despite the humidity. He was vividly weaker this Sunday, and I was significantly more aware. As we dug into the pints of ice cream, there on the porch, the radio waves brought to life the world that surrounded us. Buena Vista Social Club, Dos Gardenias was playing. We put down the ice cream and we danced. This Sunday, like all Sundays, we danced, me atop his worn-down black leather moccasins. We danced my heart completely at pace in his hand. Uno, dos, tres, pisa. Uno, dos, tres, pisa. He spun me over and over again. All I could feel was the tempo of the tune as it awakened my body. The way he held me brought me the security that no one else could. It was perfect. He repeated the same words under his breath until I myself mumbled the words in my mind. Suddenly he paused. I knew this was not usual. Something had felt eerie about the way he spoke today. The way he looked into my eye was worrying, because I tried with all my will to ignore this. Now he stopped in the middle of our song and told me he was just too tired today. Papa too tired to dance? I was furious. How could he be too tired? How could he ruin this magical moment? How could he take away the thing that I loved most? It was also my Papa's favorite thing to do, but now it seemed he only had time for his friend in the hospital. So we sat, and I listened closely. What he wanted to say appeared urgent. Before he could speak, a drop of rain made its way across my cheek. I jolted to run inside, but he kept me in place. His hands were stiff. With his brows arched, he released my arms and told me that he loved me, and that he was about to embark on a new journey, a very exciting journey, a new dance, he called it, with a special partner. The idea of a new dance was thrilling, and I could barely contain myself. I loved our current dance, but this certainly meant more time with Papa. But he had said with a new partner. My eyes began to swell with tears. I felt betrayed. But here he was, smiling at me. He held me and said that no girl could ever take my place. He explained that this new partner would just be temporary until I was ready to join him. When I said bye to Papa that day, I felt his warmth within me, but I felt something more. I felt the speed of his heart heightened, as if he was holding back a secret of its own that demanded to be let go. This was the last time I danced with Papa. I've never quite danced the same, but every time I hear Dos Gardenias, I can still picture our footsteps gliding along the front porch, and I can feel him watching me.